Welcome back to another episode of Cactus Core Plays Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. My name is Bobby.
I'm Kevandre.
And last time we left you on this clifferhangerdoodilydoo cliffhanger thing.
Yes, clifferhangerdoodilydoo.
I don't remember what happened. I was trying to think of what happened so I could explain it after I said the word cliffhanger, and I couldn't, so then I tried to buy time.
Said doodly-doo. You should just let me do the last time, because I have to watch it twice.
That's fair. What happened last time?
So last time we've been interrogating Angel Star, and she has a picture of what's-her-face? Emma's sister.
Right.
Lana. Wearing the bloody jacket and looking inside the thing, and then it was just like, hey, she couldn't have done it because she doesn't have a knife, and then there was gloves, and then etc.
Oh, yes, and must have quit.
Exactly. But before we continue, this is a very special episode.
Is it?
Because as of this episode, Phoenix Wright is now our longest running series on the channel.
That's fascinating. We've played some long games.
Now, Mother 3 was the longest running, and that was also our first one. And technically, Mother 3 is still longer running because we had significantly longer episodes of that game.
Yeah, there were a lot of 1 hour, 1.5 hour.
The finale was 3 hours.
Yeah.
So we've put more time into Mother 3 on the channel. But episode number-wise, Phoenix Wright is now our longest.
Which is very impressive.
And we're going to do the trilogy, so...
Yeah.
Not all at once.
No. We're going to space it out with a couple of games in between. So, it's this one, another game, Phoenix Wright 2, another game, Phoenix Wright 3.
Yeah.
So, that'll be fun.
Yes. I concur.
Right. But let's see if I can figure out my voice for this character. Again, it's always so hard getting back into it for the first few lines. It's... Yeah, because I just can't bullshit it like him. Just Metal Gear. Yeah.
See, you could have just done that for the trouser snake, and that would have been fine.
No, that would have been
context.
Awful.
If you're not watching Ukulele.
I like to assume that now they're just picturing us with trouser snakes hanging out. You know, full on.
Yeah, the fuse is hanging low.
Right.
Yeah.
Got to turn it around.
That hasn't even happened yet.
Nope. But watch Ukulele, and you'll get it. Hi, Garrison.
It's a good series.
You like hearing about my trouser snake, Garrison?
Oh, yes, he does.
I assume.
He's selling you a paywall.
Yeah. Anyways, so let's see if I can... The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. Not quite right, but I'm getting there.
What's that, rookie?
In your testimony... You stated that Lana Skye planned this murder. And that's why she was wearing those special gloves.
Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning.
Shut the fuck up, Judge. However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon.
I agree. Oh.
This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. Oh my. That was fantastic.
Order.
Great. Now the tide is turning in our favor.
Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free.
Hold on there.
Let's not get too far.
Right. I'm sure Adrosaurus would like to agree with you, but you need to calm down until we get to the end of this.
It's true. She had a good cosplay.
Yeah.
I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie.
That's so awful, Andrew. Fuck you. What?
I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail.
But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory.
Bah! The prostitution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. Huh? The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prostitution needs proof. Need proof? Nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prostituter. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing... Your face. I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again, Leatherface. Witness, please tell us what you saw, not what you thought. You thought.
Yeah, that's actually a very common thing in courtrooms. They say, "Hey, I don't care what you think about that witness. I need you to tell me exactly what you saw. Just the facts, none of this conjecture bullshit."
Yes.
I like Legal
How
Equal. It's a
dare
good show.
you?
Here.
My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated.
Really now. Angel's deduction. Alright, let's do this.
Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman.
Look, you're not helping out here, Angel.
That's why she called the victim all the way to the prostituter's office.
No.
I'm sure the chief prostituter had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. I got a problem with that one.
Yep.
So we already know where to start.
Yeah.
The victim was summoned from the police department to the prostitute's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it? So if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, usually he's expecting you to do something else.
Right.
In any case, the defense...
No, not her, because she's 16.
Oh, of course.
Let's be clear here.
Yes.
Right. But if it was Lana...
Yes, of course. In any case, the defense may now cross-examine a witness. Did someone here order a big sausage pizza? He just shows up in his judge robes.
Yeah.
And, like, he's just got the pizza and he just opens the box and it's just this massive uncooked sausage. He's just like, do you think it was going to be my dog? I don't know where I'm going with this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. The judge just delivered a pizza and it's just got a fucking sausage on it.
Okay.
Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman.
Yeah, we're going to press on that. But I think I know where the main holding point is here. So, you've said that, but now you haven't told us how you know.
That's what I'm all about. To tell you, Rook.
You fucked that one up.
I believe what she just said was a mere prelude to the story she's about to tell. Try not to interrupt her again, bitch. Rookie. Never interrupt a storyteller. It's like pulling a bun out of the oven half... I thought it said naked. Half-baked.
Half-naked. Something's half-baked here, alright. And it's you.
420 blaze it. Excuse me, 210 blaze it. Because it's half-baked.
Oh yeah, I figured. You're a fucking idiot.
Try not to confuse the defense, witness. They're not very quick on their feet. Now, why did you believe the suspect had intentions to murder the victim? Her actions speak for themselves. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prostituter's office.
Alright, we're getting chastised for calling all this stuff, but let's had a grudge against the victim.
Yes.
Alright. Nothing else could drive that killing machine to plunge the knife in again and again. And where's that coroner's report? One knife wound. There we go. There you go. You say she stabbed him again and again. But you couldn't have witnessed that.
Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With my moss surprise! I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Starr. Very strange. What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states the death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound. Aha! You're right. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth. What a hunk. He's my hero, really.
What about my objection? No one noticed.
Well, witness. What the fuck? You got the crime scene set, right? Oh, thanks. I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast.
Oh my.
Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify. Raise the roof.
Oh, yeah?
Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was.
Her red muffler?
What? A red muff.
Oh. Oh, my.
Yes.
Oh, carpets do not match drapes. All right. I'm sorry.
He's not.
It's such a weird fucking episode already.
He's not sorry.
I'm not sorry. So, Miss Starr has turned out to be as short-tempered as she looked when we met her. Challenging her abilities as a detective really set her off.
The short wick burns out the fastest. It's a scientific fact.
Oh, no, there are many other things.
Depends on the fire and the wick
yeah.
and the John Wick.
Right. Plus, you could have a wick half the size and then a long wick full size, but if you like the short wick at one end, but you like the big wick in the middle, they burn at the same rate and they'll die at the same time.
Yeah.
So,
could be long versus thick.
Thick. Anyways, so, I wonder, would it depend on the size of the candle?
That too.
I mean, add more wax and even a really short wick will burn longer.
Obviously, more scientific testing is required.
She's a weird one.
Yes.
Okay, intended to make murder detective good. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. Did she, though? I mean, wasn't the call to the sister?
That would have been after the murder.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sure, the key prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Her red muffler looked like blood to me.
Is she wearing a muffler in the picture?
I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not seeing one.
No, so it doesn't look like it. So she's a fucking liar.
Yeah, let's try and present that. Miss Starr, I demand an explanation. Oh, shit.
The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. Bitch. What? The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself. With this photograph. Huh? But that can't be! Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. Edgeworth is just not fucking around.
No, he does not like this lady.
Congratulations. Perhaps you finally found your true calling in life. Harsh words, but good. I like it. In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails.
What was my objection? Chopped liver. And I cannot get that.
But it was there, a scarf. No, God, something red. Really? Well, now, where were we? The witness had given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. What? Very well. Witness, continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that.
She is mad.
Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least.
Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony.
The most important part?
The part where your sister stabs the victim. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. Apprehending the suspect.
After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition on her side.
Okay.
I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot.
How'd you do that?
Citizen's arrest?
Through the gate.
Oh, yeah, that's not great. Yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prostitute managed to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile.
This lady has an ego.
You are quite determined about this scarf, aren't you? I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra.
No.
That's me, Angel Star, Snake.
Huh.
No, I'm Snake.
No, I'm Snake. So anyways, that wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake.
Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. I do.
I really do.
Come on back to the lawyer house.
Bite me, please, lady.
Yes.
No, thanks.
Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites.
Okay.
Well, true. The chief prostitute tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum.
An oil drum? Hard to imagine.
Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr. Rawr.
Okay, where's capturing that? Okay.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will.
Oh, I'm gonna. Okay.
After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I thought that she tried to call up Emma right away.
Yeah. I kind of want to just press on this and see where she goes, and then maybe we'll go back and present.
Okay.
So, let's see what she's got. So, where is this partition on the floor plans? I'm sure
she needs this wall next to the car.
That's right. There was a wall there, about 6 feet high.
She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. And what did you do then? I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. After the murder...
Okay, where's that damn phone? Because last call made her sister Emma at 5:18 on the day of the murder. Died within an hour and a half.
Just presenting the phone here is probably not going to help much.
Yeah.
I assume that it's going to come into play at some point, but...
Yeah.
Like, Emma hasn't taken the stand or anything and talked about the cell phone.
That's true. And I don't have anything saying the direct time yet.
Yeah.
So, could have been within the reasonable time frame?
I think we needed to press her on this one, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, we'll keep going, but just know, she's a fucking liar. You can't trust people when you get her on their hat.
That's true.
So, you say, quickly, were you close to the suspect? Intimately.
As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time.
Huh. Maybe I should press her for more details. Oh, we're absolutely gonna press her. I'd like to see this on the floor plans, just to be safe. The Lunchland car was way the fuck over here.
She was a visitor, thus she was parked in a block.
So you witnessed the murder from here?
That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes.
Is that correct, Miss Starr?
Yes, that's right. But there was a chain link fence in front of you? I went over it, of course. Amazing. The Kaffa Queen. Lunch lady athlete indeed. I put the video in the other video.
Oh, I believe it.
I did. I matched it up just right.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So long as people know that what you just did, and now I have to see it off the side of my eye, you know, this is just him going and choking on some monster wang is what it sounds like.
Yes, monster wang.
Yeah.
It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence. So she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast.
Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too. So, how did Miss Sky not get away?
Especially since if she went to the partition, there's like an emergency exit right there, right?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler.
I doubt it. She mentioned the muffler? What exactly did she say?
If I remembered exactly, she would have told you in my testimony. I would have told you in my testimony.
Cheeky.
Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. Just that one word? So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else? Yes, the chief prostitute was talking on her phone.
Oh shit. Her phone. She can't mean. I think we should ask further.
Yes.
Yeah. By phone, do you mean the cell phone discovered at the crime scene?
Yes, ultimately.
Ultimately?
My memory, it sucks. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see. No, the court does not see, mister. The chief prostituter first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall. On the wall?
That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall.
Apparently it was out of order. You're out of order. And so she used a cell phone.
Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day.
Good witnessing, witness.
Good witnessing. Whatever happened to good testifying?
You should, of course, add this to your testimony. The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney.
Lana's cell phone. Updated in the court record.
Lana.
Yeah, the word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma at 5 a.m.
Yeah, it's probably in regards to the car.
Yeah.
Not like a scarf.
Yeah, who calls a scarf a muffler? What the fuck?
The British.
Weird! They should stop that.
I agree.
Anyway, she saw it all, how she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell instead. Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court?
Aha! I was going to ask the same thing. I'll only say this one time, so listen close, rookies. The chief prostituter stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. There, she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence. Then, when I boldly grabbed her arm, the chief prostituter hung up her phone.
And you saw her doing this?
What is it, Mr. Wright?
Chief prostituter made an escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile.
Yeah, okay. Okay. She made to escape. Can you be more specific?
She brushed aside my hand and ran. It was a terrible sight to see, like a dollop of lard on a pâté of foie gras.
Foie gras? You got pâté right, but not foie gras? Yeah.
Foie gras?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Fatoni.
Yeah. Foie gras.
Foie gras.
Okay. Huh?
She even kicked over an oil drum at me. Rude.
An oil drum.
There was an oil drum lying on the side at the scene of the crime.
How do you know, Judge?
I was there. I murdered the victim.
Oh shit.
But it's strange. I murdered the victim.
What's that?
If she wanted to escape, why didn't she run the other way?
The other... The parking lot entrance.
That's right. It doesn't make any sense that she would run from behind the partition to the oil drums. Excellent. More mysteries.
I wish we could solve a few before finding more, though. So, Miss Sky tried to run.
I'm sorry, but my sister is suspicious. I'm sorry, my sister is so suspicious, Mr. Wright.
I'm sorry you just had to say that many S's in a row.
Silly Sally sells seashells by the seashore, Mr. Wright.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. See.
Not as sorry as I am.
But she didn't do it. You have to believe me.
No thanks.
Anyway.
Okay. So what evidence do we have? Parking lot. Work of art. Okay. Victim's memo found in the car trunk. 221, the SL9 incident. Word muffler was overheard.
Would she have seen her using the cell phone? If she was past the partition?
Probably not. Explained her rights to her and arrested her on the spot. That's new. She mentioned the muffler, and I saw it all, how she tried to find the wall.
Okay, yeah. How should she have seen the phone on the wall?
Yeah, there we go. Some of this wording changed around a bit, so, yeah.
We did that one already.
Yeah.
I think we need to present this.
Yeah, we need to present the map.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the map.
Sometimes this game can be awfully picky.
Oh, sure.
And map. Miss Starr, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Skye.
Objection!
The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prostituter? You who, together with the chief prostituter, kicked me out of 2 years ago.
Really not helping your case there, lady.
Yeah. Sounds like motive.
Yeah. This is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this?
I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up.
Why? Why do you choke on the dick every single time someone
like
says
coughing
cough?
up a furball, man. That's what I'm doing. The cat goes...
No, you're deep throating something that's too big for you. You need to go back to
to the basics.
Yeah, go back. I was gonna say go back to high school and practice with the cheerleaders. Something like that.
Am I deep throating the cheerleaders?
No,
Have high schools changed since I was there?
no, but they practice doing that stuff on things like bananas and cucumbers and all that
course.
stuff. Yes, like all the sleepovers that I am told haven't. I know about things.
Are you basing this off of movies that you've seen?
Probably. Or books.
Or books, of course.
Right? And also, I have to assume they practiced a little bit to be able to get good at it. Mm-hmm. Right?
Anyway. Let's look at the floor plans.
Changing subject, I see.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to edit all that shit out.
No,
Let's look at the floor plans.
I probably won't.
Oh, okay. You said you witnessed the crime from this point.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. It's really not worth it. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Skye making that call. Phone call. Dropped a word there. I believe you see what I'm getting at.
Why the fuck you lying?
That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If, indeed, you were in the block, you couldn't have seen it.
Wah! Wah! Order, what is the meaning of this?
It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. You didn't even say it that time. It was me. Why you do it when I do the thing? Why do you hurt me like this? Why do you hurt your throat like this?
It's fun.
She's coughing up lies. Of course.
That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question? Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court.
Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about what she saw, where she saw it, or the order of events.
It's gotta be where she saw it, right?
But
I mean, all of those, pretty much.
yeah, but I'm assuming where she saw it would be more relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all this stuff did happen. She got the phone right and all that, so she did see that bit, at least a little.
The true question is, why would Lana call Emma? Any number of reasons to call anybody else.
than her 16-year-old sister after she discovers a body, probably.
Probably. But who else was she going to call? You can't call it Edgeworth. It's his car.
Cumshoe.
Right. You can't call Cumshoe because he's been removed from detective agency.
After it happened...
You can't call Cumshoe. He's busy dancing with a cardboard cutout.
Oh, that's fair. That takes up his whole day calendar.
Yeah, you don't want to be interrupting that. That's more important than a simple dead body. So, I don't know. That's a good question. But, yeah, probably where she saw it. Because I think she did see that. She's just lying about that she was on the opposite side of the fence.
Yeah.
So, Miss Sky tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Starr to lie about it.
Pointless to lie, I see.
But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Starr witnessed the crime from a different location, like her boyfriend's lab up in the security office. Oh yes. Yeah.
A different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one.
Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. Oh, snap.
Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime?
All the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. The place from where Miss Starr witnessed the crime was here. And security room. Right?
Yes,
no.
It's gotta be, right?
Well, because then she wouldn't be able to see the body and all that shit and take the photo from here.
Oh.
Right?
I mean, it makes sense narratively, though. Right? Because she's got the boyfriend in the security room.
Yeah. But then how'd she get the damn photo?
It's a good question. Probably figure it out eventually.
I'm going to say security room for now. I don't think it's right.
Okay.
But I'm going to go with it.
We've still got, like, a whole bar of blue.
Percent. Sorry, right there. This is the only place where she could have been.
The security guard room?
Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor, so you can see the entire lot.
She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? Why, there are many other places where she could have seen the phone.
Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime, and the back of the partition, is here. I remember in your testimony, you said you brought lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Even you offered the judge to be boyfriend number 4.
Exactly.
He didn't turn you down fast enough, so I assume you're talking to him later, because he's actually the murderer. Anyways,
Yeah.
so, well,
And with his
Miss
big
Starr,
sausage pizza.
yeah,
We're learning a lot about the judge.
yeah, he likes raw sausage on pizza. He's a weird fucking dude.
Uncut sausage.
Yeah, raw, uncut.
Uncircumcised pizza.
Yes. What?
That's the name of the episode.
Uncircumcised pizza? Okay. I'm down with it. We'll probably get a lot of views. I mean,
How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today a man has got the better of Angel Star.
you're welcome.
Order, order, witness. What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails.
The guilty. Is she talking about Miss Sky?
Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Starr lie? It doesn't make sense.
Uh-huh. Are you saying I must acquit?
Yeah. Chewbacca lives on Endor. She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything.
Exactly.
You got good ears, Edgeworth.
This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim.
But yeah, see, she's right up against the partition there.
Yeah.
Even at the security guard gate, you're not going to be able to take that photo, especially through the damn gate.
She might be lying about her taking the photo.
Okay. That's probably a good one.
Maybe it was McCree who took the photo, and she was in the security guard.
Oh. Oh, yes, I see. And I'm kind of liking this coming back to your... She's actually dressing up as Lana here.
I like that idea, too. I think that they could pass for each other, especially in black and white.
Yeah, and she's getting McCree to take the photos as substantiating evidence.
Do we have proof that this picture was taken right at the time of the murder?
No. No, we do not. You would think the bloody, thing would happen, but no, not necessarily.
And we found the ID like way across the room, not right up where the victim was.
Correct. So this is a good one.
It's getting spicy.
I'm having fun with this.
Yeah. That truth still stands.
Lana, are you okay? Are you okay?
Are you okay, Lana?
Yeah.
Lana.
Objection!
If you haven't seen the Phoenix Wright, in the Are You Okay video, it's fantastic. And Edgeworth plays the beat.
Yes, it's true.
So it's great. It still stands. I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. Should we call it here?
Sure.
All right.
Another fine hangover for you guys for next time.
Yeah. A little bit of hangover.
Yeah.
I wish I had a hangover.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because then we could be done with it today, just one and done. But no, I got to do another episode where I can't quite get the voice right.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be me.
Fine. Let's do options. Save.
Just
7.
such a shambles.
Yeah. Circumcised pizza. Raw, uncut sausage on uncircumcised pizza.
Yeah. That the judge just brings over to somebody's house.
Yeah.
In his full judge robes.
Yeah. Normal times. What a weird fucking episode. Hope you guys are enjoying it. We should probably do our shoutouts now.
Yes.
Alright, so keeping up with the trend that I've been doing, where I've been doing shoutouts to random Pokemon from Sword and Shield. This will be my last one, I promise. So I'm doing a shoutout towards Hatterene. And I'm sure other people are pronouncing that differently. Hatterene, where she got the 2 T's and all that stuff. Yeah. But it's a very simple, design, just a little bitty small blurb with witch hat and all that stuff, and then it gets bigger as it evolves.
It's clearly Hatterene.
Yeah. I dig it. So, also, you can get the Gigantamax version of her with all the special moves, which I have, and she's fantastic and whoops some ass. Psychic Fairy type, which is a very nice typing. I like it a lot. She can learn a lot of really good moves. She actually ended up replacing Gengar in my spot.
Oh.
So that way, I'm trying to have it be like Pokemon all from the new game.
Right. Makes sense.
So, yeah. She ended up replacing Gengar and filling that sort of void. And also because usually I like having an Alakazam, and this time I didn't have an Alakazam.
Because you're not in the game.
Right. Previously I was using Gardevoir, but then I decided to go with Hatterene because Gardevoir is older gen. So, yeah. I really like her. I think it's a great design. It has that very nice classic feel to it. Not some of the weird ones like the ice cream cone or just the pile of garbage. But, we've had weird designs since the beginning. I mean, have you seen Jinx? Have you seen Tangela? Come on now. Pokemon was never just, it's all great. No, there's been weird shit.
Yeah.
Take a look at Ditto and tell me somebody wasn't high as fuck when they came up with that.
It's just goo. Primordial slime.
Yeah.
Ditto is just stem cells. It can become anything.
And that's... Sure.
Turns out, that's a game theory. Thanks for watching. Call me Matt Pat or Loxton. I'll take either one.
But we can do better.
I'm not going to fully expound on that game theory.
No.
I'm just going to give them the influence to do it.
Oh, yeah? What is Ditto actually made out of?
Yeah,
it allows him to do
stem cells.
Yeah.
Mixed with primordial slime.
Stem cells, bit of primordial slime, you store in the bit of gelatin, or just melt down some gummy bears. So, that's not an actual thing, by the way. You may have seen those little cooking videos. They're like, oh yeah, you just melt down gummy bears, and it's like the gelatin goo, and you get Jello. No, that's not true. Don't trust those cooking videos. There's a channel called How to Cook That, and she debunks all that shit, and she is awesome.
How to cook that.
But yeah, Hatterene, great Pokemon. Thank you for making it. So what's your turn?
So I'm going to do a shout out to a YouTube channel I found pretty recently, and it's called Mr. Buddy. And his whole thing is that he's like, what if there was a Pokemon game that took place in Italy, or Scandinavia, or Australia? And he basically goes
Okay, an Australian one would be terrifying.
It'd be tight.
Right? It's just all poison.
All poison or all, just giant bugs.
Yeah.
And so he goes into what he thinks the story could be, what the character designs could be, villainous teams, what the regions are designed like. But most importantly, and the part that I usually skip to, is the new Pokemon. He talks about what starters might be from that region, or what they might look like. New Pokemon, the regional forms like Galarian or Alolan forms of existing Pokemon, things like that. And it's really interesting videos. He hires a bunch of DeviantArt people to make mock-ups of these Pokemon.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
I think it's pretty tight. I've watched a few of them. What was it? The first one? I think there was a Spain one. I don't remember what the first one I watched was. He did one for the Western U.S. also. But, yeah, it's pretty interesting. The Scandinavian one was really long, too. It's a very interesting channel, and I definitely check it out if you're into Pokemon. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That sounds pretty damn interesting.
Yeah.
I hadn't found him yet, so I'm going to go look him up.
I really liked it. I watched a few of those.
Nice.
But, alright, guys. We'll see you next time. And sorry for the hangover.
Yeah, and the uncircumcised pizza.
I'm not sorry for that.
I'm kind of sorry for that.
Bobby likes his pizza with cheese in the crust, so,
Right. 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 I'm not
sure what I'm implying there.
Right, just unwashed as well. Get a little bit of that cheesy goodness. Extra crunchy bits.
Yeah. My favorite Smegma Man game was 5.
Oh yeah?
It had my favorite boss was Dr. Willie was in there. We need to stop. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.